Psst. Hey, want in on a juicy secret? Come closer. 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 It's the female orgasm. For centuries, the elusive female orgasm has been shrouded in mystery and perplexed both men and women alike for far too long. Lucky for you, we're about to reveal this sexy secret once and for all. And we'll make sure to keep it safe for work, too. This is the female orgasm explained. Back in the swingin' 60s, the pioneering sex research team Masters and Johnson came up with a 4-phase model to describe the body's orgasmic journey. First comes excitement. Is she watching a scintillating movie, or has she been dancing with a super hot hottie all night? Whether the stimulation happens physically or mentally, blood starts flowing down to the vulva and her heart rate quickens. All this blood pumping could lead to a little blushing and flushing too. Next comes the plateau phase. Yeah, a plateau never really sounds particularly exciting, but what they mean is that this is the jumping off point for an orgasm. It's when all of the blood that could possibly flow down to the vagina reaches its limit, leading to an engorged clitoris and the tightening of the muscles in the pelvic floor. In short, she's getting close. Then, if all goes according to plan, she orgasms. Ta-da! When this happens, her genital muscles start pulsating like it's a nightclub downstairs, and a feeling of euphoria washes over her, which can last somewhere between 13 and 50 seconds. Finally comes the resolution phase. But even before this comes around, ladies have the unique opportunity for another orgasm because, unlike men, they don't have to wait for things to reset for another orgasm to come around. Once she's all done having fun though, the body returns to its normal state, just a little bit happier. Unfortunately, Masters and Johnson didn't realize that there was a whole other organ working for the big O. The brain. Yes, the brain is very far away from a woman's genitals, but it's believed to play a major role in the female orgasm. In fact, sometimes the brain activity is so intense during climax that it looks similar to the brain activity during an epileptic seizure. Thankfully, orgasms are way less dangerous. Sure, dying during an orgasm isn't the worst way to go, but it would definitely kill the mood, am I right? Thank you, I'll be here all week. Anyway, here's what happens in the brain during a lady climax. The amygdala, where emotions are processed, is turned all the way on. The orbitofrontal cortex, which controls behavior, is shut almost all the way off, paving the way for the almost out-of-body experience. And the hypothalamus, where all your hormones come to play, gets flooded with a cocktail of dopamine and oxytocin that Dr. Feelgood would be proud of. It's so crazy to believe that all of this happens in your brain in a matter of seconds. But you know what's even crazier? Not having orgasms at all! Did you know that penile vaginal stimulation isn't the only way for heterosexual women to orgasm? In fact, stimulating the clitoris, that little bundle of nerve endings located above the vagina, is the easiest way for a woman to get off. And did you know that the clitoris is structured almost exactly like the penis, complete with a hood, aka foreskin, a glans, or the rounded part, and a shaft, which splits into two underneath the skin and surrounds the vagina? Bet you didn't know, because if you did, then a lot more of us would be achieving orgasm during partnered straight sex instead of the measly 39% of women who do. For the record, 91% of men orgasm during sex. In a 2017 study, about 66% of women said they required clitoral stimulation during sex. Sure, there's also the G-spot, which the scientific community is still baffled by. And you can even sometimes induce an orgasm by erotically touching other parts of the body. But if you haven't been having any success with orgasms, try making the clitoris the star of the show. After all, the odds are in your favor.